everybody. I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out mountains out of molehills.
From the Op.
As you can see, it's a very three-dimensional board right here.
Yeah. And it uses a different board based on whether you're playing it for 2 players or with 3 and 4 players. So when you're playing a 2-player game, they shrink the game board so that you can.
It's a 4x4
so that
grid, basically.
It forces a lot more interaction than a 6x6 board, which is on the other side.
No, that's good.
So anyway, in Mountains Out of Molehills, it is a drafting and card programming sort of game.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the overhead here so we can sort of see how this is done. So each of us has selected a mole, and we have placed our mole underground down here, right where you see these little molehill pieces. So we have started off with one molehill piece, and we are going to build our mountains from the ground up. Moles will tell you that the best way to build a mountain is from underground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's really cool how these little support stands, they actually go into the base of the box. Yeah. And so this actually uses the game box in order to put everything. As you can see, Steph's piece is right there underneath her molehill piece. So, and you'll be able to see that a lot better when we go back to the front view. So, the first thing we are going to do is draft cards. We've dealt up 5 cards per player here, and group everything together. You do not replace cards as you draft them. So Steph is the king of the hill. So she is going to get to draft first. I am drafting second. This is, you couldn't even see this underneath for the camera. So she is going to draft one. I'm going to draft one. We're going to take turns until each player has collected 4 movement cards. Then after the drafting phase, we're going to plan our actions by putting our 4 drafted cards, one on top of the other, but we're going to do it face down in the order we want to reveal them and activate them.
In a 4-player game, the whole deck is used, so you'll see every card with 4 players.
Correct. So you cannot rearrange them after you have ordered them into that order. And then we're going to reveal them one at a time and activate the movement. So moles can't move beyond the edges of the play area. If something would cause a mole to move off the board, you just ignore whatever extra movement. If you happen to bump into another mole, moles are polite. They wait their turn. If another mole blocks your path, any other extra movement is ignored. If you run into a rock wall, into a rock, so you can end up placing a rock underground. I'm just going to put it above ground so you can see for a second. If you run into a rock, your mole is going to become disoriented. If a mole would move into the rock space, instead you will replace that one space of movement by turning in the direction shown on the rock die. So this is going to make me turn right. There's a left and a right and a U-turn. Any remaining movement is just going to be carried out as normal, but that can really mess up what you had planned to do. So it might be useful for Steph to draft a rock, placing a rock right where she thinks I'm going to go, and then maybe causing me to do something. Now she knows what I've drafted, but she just doesn't know what order I've played those cards in.
Yeah.
So when you move your mole underground, you're going to put a molehill of your color on that space on the above ground board. Whenever a mole rotates, it's not going to add a molehill just when the mole moves from one space to another. So if I am here on the below ground map and let's go ahead and do this, and I move 2, I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to place those on those 2 exact spaces. If for some reason I move underneath Steph's, I'm going to place my little piece underneath Steph, so that I've got a green piece underneath her red piece. we have a stash of molehills. If we run out, excuse me, if you don't have any molehills on a mountaintop, or you don't want to remove your molehills, you remove molehills of your color from the top of any mountains until you have enough. But if you don't want to remove any of them, you just complete your full movement, placing them on the first ones that you come to until you run out. You don't have to take them off the top, but you can if you want to. So, so on each round, there's going to be a maximum height that you can have before a mountain will topple. So whenever you have a mountain topple, you are going to, let's go ahead and put this on here. Whenever a mountain topples, it is basically going to fall this way, and you are going to take the bottom pieces off one at a time like this, and then the last piece is just going to go, I believe, off the edge of the world. Yeah. So it's all going to fall out that direction. Start from the bottom and work towards the top, going in the direction that the molehill falls.
You choose the direction.
You do get to choose the direction. Now, a toppling mountain can indeed trigger multiple topple effects. If for some reason you go above the maximum height, you could have things fall this way and then fall this way and then fall back towards the other direction. Mm-hmm. So if there's a bunch of Steph's pieces, I may just want to make that the mountain fall over that direction, right off the edge of the map.
Or like if I had all my orange pieces and he could make all of his pieces fall on top of my pieces.
Yes. And so you want to have dominance on those molehills.
On the top layer, specifically.
On that top layer.
Yeah.
So, at the, let me see if I can find the, I don't see the rules. Oh yeah, the maximum height. If a mountain exceeds the maximum height, it topples. If it reaches the maximum height, it does not topple until it exceeds that height. Now in the first round, it's just a height of 2, so it doesn't take a whole lot. But then again, it's only the first round. We're probably not going to encounter each other since we're starting from opposite corners. So at the end of the round, you're going to tally up your points. You're going to score points for every mountain you control. You're going to look up from underground. No, sorry. That is incorrect. On top of the mountain. If the molehill at the base of the mountain is the color, you control it regardless of what may be above it, because the moles are looking from underneath.
Oh, so you want the bottom one.
You want the bottom.
Right, okay.
So you're going to, yes, you're going to earn 1 point for each molehill piece in the mountains that you control. This would be worth, if I can get it on the screen here, this would be worth 5 points for the gray player because the gray player owns it.
Okay, so if you're at the bottom, you want us to topple on top of the ones you own. So then you're adding more height to your hills.
And at the, you're not going to ever remove molehills from the board during scoring. So these mountains are going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And at the end of the 6th round, we're going to go to final scoring. At the end of the round, we're going to select turn order from the next round. Whoever has the most molehill pieces on top becomes king of the hill. And so that is where you check. That's where you check the top ones instead of the bottom ones.
Got you.
Is for turn order. You're going to take your king of the hill token in the event of a tie. The tied players will choose based on the turn order currently. So if you and I tie for the next round, you would maintain king of the hill. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, the tied players will choose their position. So let me take that back. Let's say that you have the most. You get to choose which of these 4 you want in a 4-player game. Because you're king of the hill, you can choose what the turn order is.
It's good to go last, but it's also good to pick first. So
yes.
It is good things for both, but yeah.
Absolutely. So.
Want final say.
And then after the 6th round, you're going to add up all your points. Whoever scores the most is the winner. If there's a tie, whoever has the most mountains with 5 molehills in their control is the is the winner, followed by 4, 3, 2, 1 for further tiebreakers. Now, what do these movement cards do? Well, some of them are pretty easy. Move one space forward, move 2 spaces forward, move 3 spaces forward, move 1 and do a U-turn. You're always going to move in the direction of your mole's nose. So my nose is up here. You can't necessarily see it unless we're looking from the side. You guys will see that here in a minute. Place or relocate the rock. Turn right or left. And then this is a mole. He remains in down. That causes whatever mountain was on top of him to topple over, regardless of its height.
So fun.
So it's fairly simple game.
This is move and turn.
That is correct. So it's move 1 and turn left. Now, these are sort of important. The +1 and the 1 movement and the U-turn, and 1 movement and the turn. You can do the movement before or after making the turn.
Yeah.
So if you play this and then you play this, it's a certain order. But something like this, you get to choose which way you want to do it. Pretty simple.
Should I pick a card?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I will pick the 3.
Seems very nice. Clearly, I will take the 2.
I'll take the turn left +1.
I will take... Rock. Rude. Look at you eyeballing me. I'm not going to stop you. So when I play the rock, I will roll the rock die and put it on the rock token.
Okay.
So I don't even get to specifically control where you go.
All right. My 4.
And then me. Unfortunately, I have to turn because if I don't, I'm going to hit a wall.
All right, what am I doing now?
Well, you don't have to like...
I have to put these in order.
Yes. Now we can go ahead and use the other thing if you want. The other camera orientation. Sure. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to spit out those words.
Yep. I picked my order. First card.
Yep. Rock. Of course.
So me.
You.
Ding. Ding.
That makes it easy for me to place my rock.
No matter what, I was gonna go bad.
So I have a turn. It is a turn right. We could show everybody. Well, you can't even really see that. We have a little right turn rock going on here.
So if I hit the rock, I turn right?
You hit the rock, you turn right.
And then stop movement?
No, you keep moving. So I'm not going to stop you or anything.
All
U-turn
right.
would have been a lot better. The next one, I've got a forward 2. You've got a forward 3. So you are going to bump the rock 1 point of movement. You place that space of movement by turning, and then you carry out the rest of it.
Uh-oh. So I do add in my little mounds there.
Mounds. Forward 1. Well, that's not so bad, Steph.
It's technically me first, right?
Well, okay, you want to wait? I'll wait.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it could matter in future.
And then turn. Well, that's fairly easy for me. All right.
With 4 players, this map gets crazy, and then
really
a slight nudge might topple everything over. So you got to be careful.
Be very careful. We accidentally did that.
Yeah,
everything fell over.
Mistakes. Okay. That was this round 1 complete.
Round 1 complete. Now we score. I need to get back on Twitch, don't I?
Score.
All right, how many points do we get? I get 4 points. You get 6 points. 4 points? 6 points.
Yes.
Fairly easy.
Okay, 10 more cards.
No.
No.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Me.
You.
I want to stay firsty first.
Okay, and then deal them out.
Alright, let me go back over here.
Round 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Look at that.
Wow.
You.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna do the height of this has to be 3.
3. Maximum height is now 3.
Got you. I will take this.
Whee!
This.
Whee!
Oh God. Wow, this is not a good card. This.
Wow. Discarding those.
All right. Now I have to decide this order thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. You go 1 and you turn. All right. I dig it.
Oh, do you? Dig it.
I'm going 1 forward and turning left. I don't know which of the player orientation, the camera orientations is better.
Yeah. I'm just adding them to the top because they are all mine.
Yes. Normally you put them on the bottom, but I think we understand. I'm moving forward 3. Whee!
Gosh.
Oh, I had that incorrect. I screwed myself up. I had that rotated and did not keep it that way. So I had a forward 1 instead of what I planned on doing, which was the turn.
Oops.
Turn and go. I was planning on turning and going 1, and then
I am gonna push this down.
it would not have mattered anyway. It seems. And then I go underneath you.
It's actually maybe better for you.
Yes.
Well, maybe not.
It is.
Ah!
Yes, because I will score 10 points. You will score 9 points.
No! And you're probably going to take first.
I'm looking here.
You are king of the hill.
The most molehill pieces on top. I am definitely king of the hill, so I am taking first.
I knew it.
For sure.
No.
Yep. I want options.
Okay, back to this. As you can see, 2 players pretty quick.
It is super quick. The maximum height is still 3.
Oh. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
That's not good.
Wow.
Alright. Well, this will be interesting. Alright.
Alright.
Hey, your mole is in my way.
Can't help you with that.
Alright, you're first.
I'm going to turn around, and then I'm going to do this. Actually, do I want to try to cause you problems?
I don't know.
Because I can go forward one and can't do it and then turn around. No, I'm just going to move into my spot here.
And I will sniff the spaces you're sitting at.
Yeah.
You can't rearrange them.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to.
Okay.
That is the order they were in. Which way do you want to go? Do I want to turn or keep going? I guess I'll keep going. Turn.
I go forward only 2 because he's in the way. I was gonna go 3.
I mean, clearly I don't have much that's going to change anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then moving 2, these are already mine, so I will just put them on top here. Bloop, bloop. You are just sniffing the spaces behind me. And you turned around. I see.
Oh, and then I topple this thing over.
Whoa. Which direction shall you topple it?
I will topple like this, I guess.
Is it 4? Yeah, see. All right, time to score. 3 max height on this. Let's see. I don't have much. I'm only at 12. You've got a lot more. I think you have 15. Would you count? You didn't count.
Did not count.
I count 15. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. I have more than that on top. So
you staying with 1?
I am going to stay with 1.
Okay. Back to cards.
Maximum height is 4.
Hello, Dr. Sign.
All right, Dr. Sign. We are currently technically halfway over, though things get a little chaotic with the toppling and whatnot.
Oh my God.
Well, clearly I need this. And I should probably do a lot of bobbing and weaving if you're gonna mess with the rock.
You don't know. Well, that's bad news, bears. Bobbing and weaving in this economy? Yeah, don't you know? Sure.
How do I want to do this?
It's gonna be great. I got problems.
Problems? Yeah?
Yes, lots of them. I'm a bad mole.
Me too.
I meant to call Kim.
All right, do your.
You're first.
I do this and this, pumping it up, and then what?
That rock over there. I gotta roll a die, right?
Yes, you do.
This way.
Are you facing the rock?
Yes.
Oh, you want to?
I need a way to turn around.
I see. I go 2 and hit the wall. Pump it up. So taking your one movement and then turning this way with it.
Which worked out.
It worked out perfectly. But you might not like, well, you might like that movement. I am not sure, but you know what I'm going to do? Well, I don't want you over here on my stuff. This is technically your stuff right now.
Right now I'm facing me, so I'm turning that wall.
You're turning towards
this side.
That wall.
Yeah, closer to the camera.
So it really doesn't matter. I can put it here. And dang, it's probably good for you. And then I turn and do nothing.
Yeah, I will go one space and turn.
Oh, sorry. Then I do nothing. Whoops.
Put that there.
Yeah.
And then I will hit the rock going this way.
1, 2, 3. You take both of these.
Yes.
Nice. Screwed.
This little baby.
All right, count yours up.
18.
15.
And then
On
think
top,
you still have controls.
I have top.
Would you like to stay
Yeah.
as one?
Actually, I'd sort of like you to get out of my way.
Well, that's up to you, I suppose.
I will take one. What did? Whoa!
That's what you should not do.
That's what you should never do.
Easier with 2 players. When it's 4 players, then
Everything goes everywhere.
Woo, it's hard.
Maximum height is 4 still.
Okay, here's this.
What does Kim have to do with moles?
Well, Kim and I used to always watch The Mole, and apparently there might be a new season of The Mole.
Oh, you need to call Kim.
I need to talk to Kim. It's like
I also didn't
this
know
is
what she was
like
talking about.
Skype worthy. Like we'll need to like watch it over Skype together, like or what Discord or whatever.
Yeah.
It's that important to me to watch it with Kim. That like that's what we did in high school. It's like we would go every Friday night and watch The Mole.
My goodness. You.
Oh, you did something already. Oh boy, this.
Mm-hmm.
doing? Boy. That was that. And then I'm gonna do this, I guess. Sure, let's see how this plays out. I wanna do what? That. Not Skype, but you know what I mean. God.
No, don't know what you mean.
It was a reality show. It's a puzzle type of show where somebody is the traitor trying to ruin all the challenges, but you don't want to give yourself away. But yeah, it was interesting. I liked it a lot, obviously.
U-turn.
U-turn +1.
Do it. Good job.
Gotta blow up the place.
Good. I have hit the maximum height.
I'm gonna go forward 3, which is really
2.
2. Got it.
Did it.
Teamwork.
Woo. +2. This is gonna hit max. This is nowhere close to max.
This was not my plan. It's a very, very bad plan. Alright, I'm gonna go like this and 1. And mistakes have been made. That was not what I thought was happening.
Corner.
And my last card
And
is nothing.
I'm gonna go 1 and turn around.
Oh. You could turn around and go 1.
Uh-huh. And that would topple.
That would probably just hurt your score.
Yes, it would. So I'm gonna go forward and turn around.
Yep. Wow, you're almost out of mud.
Yeah, that's
Dirt.
probably a good thing. All right, score it. This is my big comeback. We got
16.
25.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There's the big comeback. I don't know if it's enough. We'll see. King of the Hill, 9-7. I'm keeping number 1. Maximum height is now, for the last round, is 5.
This is the last round?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
This rock is still like this.
Uh-oh.
So, all right, you're gonna go for the overhead? Go overhead? There you go.
I'm just crying inside about this.
Crying inside at
this
the
rock.
placement of the rock.
The rock problems I have.
Rock problems. Rock problems.
This is not good.
This. And this. Do I take the rock? You're facing the wall?
Look, I made some big mistakes last round, so I don't want to talk about it.
I see that. Take a choice.
See what happens. All right.
It's gonna be great.
I don't know about this. sure mistakes will be made. I don't anticipate winning this game, but it's interesting to see how it plays out.
All right, forward 2.
March. I'm gonna just simply turn and look at this beautiful rock.
Which is currently destined to turn you right.
Yeah, which is fine.
It's fine for you.
Yeah.
Right. Except I'm moving the rock and then you're moving the rock. So it doesn't matter where I move the rock, you move the rock.
Because I'm gonna move a rock.
Yeah, I was a little late on that. Where am I going?
I guess we're gonna do this. Whoa. It is gonna go
Left.
the wrong way.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Oh my god.
I am going to turn and go 1.
I'm going to
Fantastic
go
style.
1, hit the rock, and face the wall for the rest of the game.
And that will do it to you because
yeah, that was...
I am pushing up the
I took my
rest.
chances with the die to hopefully face the right way.
And then there's more forward 3.
And I took a chance. I'm like, my only chance is actually to stop him from going anywhere.
We did not have nearly as many topples as we did in the 4-player game.
I was actively trying to topple everything. Well, we also didn't see half the deck, which there are topple cards that I was using a lot. Oh man, I so lost. Don't even add it up.
Count yours. It should not take long.
Oh! Shots fired. 12.
I've scored 2 different things. You scored 12?
I did.
You want me to recount? 4 is 9, 4 is 13, 3 is 16, 19, 21, 23, 26, 29, 30, 32, 30. I've counted 3 different values. 3, 5, 7, 8, 12, 16, 21, 24, 27, 32, 4, 34. All right. I had basically 3 rounds where I was under. 3 rounds I was under. 1 round I was slightly over. And 2 rounds.
You're demolished.
Yeah.
Demolish me.
40, 50, 60.
See how lovely it makes a little
90,
molehill?
What? 34, 59, 69, 74. Well, exactly 100.
That's awesome.
30.
I got exactly 10.
What is 60? You got 76, I think.
76? I'll take it.
33, 40.
As long as they come with
48,
trombones.
54, 64, 76. Yep, 100 to 76.
Alright, I didn't lose.
Take a look at the
that
top.
bad.
Again, I want to show if I can do this well enough. Sort of show. I don't know if I can show well enough how this looks. Sort of angled. So you can sort of see how this goes. Oh, look, it's the land of cardboard.
Stop.
Cardboard sprues over there. That's where I take the recycling. But yeah, you see how this looks from the top view when scoring. So it's really important to push up those little molehills.
Yeah, I kept
as
putting
you go.
myself in a corner, and that is not a good place to be.
And sometimes the draft just does not help you with the
No,
card draft.
yeah.
So
It is good to go first. So then you get first picks at what you want.
yeah.
But it's a neat little game.
So yeah, definitely.
I like drafting, and the programming, for people who don't like programming, it's not that big of a burden.
It's only 4 cards.
Yeah, so
It's not like you're programming 20 different cards that get.
It's actually kind of a good intro to programming, just to get the idea of like, okay, I'm putting these in order. But it's not like if you hit a rock, okay.
Well, another good intro to programming. What was that game with the cute little puppy and the mouse and the quirky circuits?
I love that one too.
It's so
That
and
is
that's
fun.
really good for programming as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you
like
enjoy
programming,
those
yeah.
things and
I also like drafting
yes, absolutely.
and the cool little like. It's like it's an abstract puzzle,
Mhm.
a 3D abstract puzzle too. So you get all that in this little box. So it's cute.
Yep. plays 2 to 4 players from the Up Mountains Out of Molehills.
Yeah. Check it out.
We'll be right
or
back.
go blind. Just kidding.